Yes, World Cup fever. Yes, waited for a while, and as we've seen every team, all the matches have been played, all the matches, first round matches, and we learned some things. Okay, we learned so many things, and some will change. So, for instance, the officiating, for instance, I already made a video on that. Always, controversial, decisions will always be reached. Well, I guess, but basically, one thing that struck out for me is that the gap between the smaller teams, okay, it's reducing. Okay, maybe because of this expansion, 48 teams. Yes. Okay. Case question, it was Spain, um, Cabo Verde, Cape Verde. I mean, it was outstanding. It was unbelievable that you have, everybody say, "Oh, Spain, Spain." Who's your favorite? Spain. Then what happens against Cape Verde? They couldn't score. They just didn't get their match plan, get it going. Of course, you know that Yamal, the main man, coming back from injury. So so many factors. But the fact is this: the smaller teams now are holding their own, which is good. Okay, for the game. So I looked at it. Spain, even for DRC. Okay, I would thought. I said it when Portugal played Nigeria. I said Portugal must up the ante. They cannot play this way. Yes, Nigeria lost in that friendly, but I thought they would defeat DRC. I must confess. Okay, I thought they would defeat DRC, but I knew that DRC would not be disgraced. I mean, DRC that came, we saw what happened, beat Cameroon in the playoffs, beat Nigeria, won Jamaica. So they have what it takes. I was not surprised that it was such a tough match. Okay, everybody was looking to Ronaldo to at least replicate or at least do score one goal at least after Messi's heroics, but it wasn't to be. But the point is, there's no small team. Even the teams that have come, Uzbekistan, Jordan, you know, they've not been disgraced. They've not been at all. They have done very well. Okay, even for Curacao that lost 7-1, it is the might of the German machine. The quality was a bit, overwhelming for them, but they still did. They scored before the German onslaught. Okay, so all the teams are, doing well. Um, but the coaches are, game plan is changing, tactics, and I'm so happy about it. African teams for me, Africa. So yes, I'm happy with the win for similar circumstances. Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana getting late wins, especially for Ghana. Virtually last kick of the game against Panama. Panama so unfortunate, unlucky in that match because they had chances which they didn't take. Even for the same thing, okay, Ecuador. But anyway, Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana won. But for the other African teams, who didn't win, or at least they are they've tried. For Tunisia, I looked at it. The coach who took them to the World Cup, because I had to go and check again. They didn't concede a goal in qualifying. So what happened? Okay, so the coach that took them to the World Cup was told to go. He was sacked some months ago because of the fact they didn't do well at the Arab Cup. Now this man was bossing not too long ago, and we saw the results. Okay, so Tunisia too. Let's see what happens. But against Japan, it'll be tough against Japan. Okay, the next match. But for African teams, it's been fair. South Africa came off on the second match. I talked about the officiating. I won't go back there. But for African teams, let's see. Even Algeria were not disgraced. Okay, Algeria, they didn't do too badly. Okay, yes, they met Argentina. Goalkeeping errors, but let's just move on. Um, South American teams are struggling. Okay, Brazil, I'm not surprised. I said it. I mean, when you felt, the best Chelsea player of the year, you leave him out because you want to put Neymar has not played till now. He's not even going to travel with them. And that slot, hold it down because you want to please the people. And what did I say? The coach attacked him. I'm sorry. So not only Brazil now, Paraguay, USA did very well. I was so surprised. I thought Paraguay would top that group. They can still, I don't know, let's wait and see. But USA, very impressive. So the host Canada, of course, the red cards, but the hosts are doing well. Okay, Mexico are doing well. Canada and USA. So the three of them are on course. Mexico they've qualified as I make this video for the next round. Mexico have done it two victories enough. I think let's see what happens. Some coaches have standings. Coach of Switzerland came in. He's look at the match against Bosnia. Came up and the young players came up and made a huge difference. So let's see what happens. Okay, I mean today makes 1 month to go, so lots to watch out for in this World Cup. Well, let's go.